It's Yaken here from Trend Ground. Alright, so in this video, we are going to do a review on this Samsung Galaxy S23 Plus. And I think this device is your plus one device for all your daily needs. Okay, whether it's for call, content creation, productivity, this device actually nails everything. And it doesn't need to cost you so much while delivering really tremendous flagship performance. Now, let's learn more about it. Now, let's start off things with the design of this Galaxy S23 Plus. Now, the first thing you will notice is that the camera design is now following the Galaxy S23 Ultra floating camera design, which I think is pretty good. And this year, Samsung is actually streamlining the floating camera design into the S series and also the S series. I think this is a good move because the floating camera has been so iconic that once you show to people, people know that this is a flagship Samsung phone. And yeah, great move over here. And apart from that, I don't think there's actually much of a difference for the design. It's still the same old recipe over here. So basically, you still have the power button, volume rocker on the right side over here. Left side here, there's nothing much, just antenna bands. And then at the top part, antenna bands with the mic. Same goes with the bottom part here. Mostly more things. You got antenna bands, the mics, SIM card slot, Type-C charging port, and the speaker grill over here. Overall, I think this design here on the Galaxy S23 Plus is the perfect one for most people. Let's talk about the display and the audio on this device. So the Galaxy S23 Plus is actually rocking a 6.6 inches AMOLED display. Okay, it has 120Hz refresh rate, all the HDR10+, the yada yada, so many Samsung technology, and also it has also improved vision booster as well. So definitely, if you are going for using this guy here for entertainment on the go, you are going to receive an immersive watching experience over here, no doubt about that. And for the audio over here, no 3.5mm headphone jack, but you get a stereo speaker. Hey, if you really need to use an external audio device, just get a wireless audio. Right now they perform really good, and I think if you get it paired with the Galaxy Buds Pro 2, yeah, you're going to have even much more immersive audio. But right now, I'm going to show you guys, okay, a YouTube video, okay, with the display and the speaker showing it out for you. This is in max brightness, okay.
Easy for media consumption. So, designed for 14 click online.
So this is the rear speakers. This is the front speaker.
And it also comes with 4 changeable tips for different drawing and writing sensation.
As for the performance on this Galaxy S23 Plus, it is powered by the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 for Galaxy. Now this chip is a little bit different from the normal 8 Gen 2. In terms of difference, it's due to because of the slightly higher overclock CPU and GPU, which I think is going to benefit a lot for content creators and gamers. So like for me, when I rendered a 4K video shot on this device, edit it on the gallery app, a 4K 7-minute video, yeah, it just like take me around like 6 to 7 minutes, which I think is pretty good. And then I just directly upload it to YouTube, not an issue, not much of a problem. It's so silky smooth. I think if you are looking for a mobile device that delivers the content creation or productivity, yeah, this device here has that power to deliver it. And for gaming, yeah, not much of an issue because with the 8GB of RAM over here, it's sufficient enough for you to like play any mobile games with the highest setting as possible. Let's talk about the cameras on this Galaxy S23 Plus. Starting with the main camera, the 50 megapixel main camera definitely delivers the best image you want whether it is in the bright daylight or the low light situation. Well, if the lighting condition is not really that good, there's always night mode over here, okay, which supports all the camera, perfect. And for the ultra wide camera, I think it still delivers one of the nice ultra wide photos you can get. Definitely in low light situation, you do notice a little bit of noise over there, but once again, night mode is there to save you. And for the telephoto camera, definitely if you are standing somewhere a little bit to the back at the rear there, yeah, having that telephoto camera is going to help you a lot in nailing the shots. And as for the selfie camera, I think this year the new 12 megapixel selfie camera is looking amazing. Okay, yeah, even in low light condition, it looks really nice. As for content creator, media like me, and also filmmakers, if you want to shoot videos with your smartphone, this Samsung Galaxy S23 Plus is also one in the perfect device. You should be considering it because the main camera over here can shoot up to 8K 30 frames per second. Meanwhile, all the cameras, they can shoot up to 4K 60 frames per second, which I think is sufficient enough for everyone. Now, the video's performance here is exceptionally good, and you really hard to complain over here because there are some smartphones which is priced maybe slightly expensive than this guy here. Its main camera only can shoot up to like 8K 24 frames per second, and all the cameras, some might be able to shoot only 4K 30 frames per second, some can only shoot like 1080p. Yeah, it's really annoying having to fork out so much but unable to shoot up to 4K 60 frames per second. And over here, the video performance is really amazing. So go and check out the video sample over here. Alright folks, so this video is being shot with the Samsung Galaxy S23 Plus selfie camera in 4K 30 frames per second. This is the video quality. What do you think about it? It's kind of low light situation right now. Hey there folks, so this video is being shot with the selfie camera on the Samsung Galaxy S23 Plus 4K 30 frames per second. This is just like a normal lighting condition. Yeah, so my house lighting is not really that bright. Yeah, so not bad. I think the video looks pretty nice on the display over here. What do you think? So if you are also into a lot of content creation, actually Samsung has upgraded some features for the Galaxy S23 series lineup. Okay, so you also get the steady video in QHD up to 60 frames per second. It's good. It's really good. So as you can see, you can choose up to QHD 60 frames per second, and then if you are someone who loves to shoot in portrait video, okay, now you can also shoot up to UHD right now. So definitely you can explore a lot of things with this Samsung Galaxy S23 Plus if you are a content creator. Now, this Samsung Galaxy S23 Plus also can shoot 4K portrait video at 30 frames per second. This is via the selfie camera, and this is the quality of it. What do you think? Is it good? I think it's pretty amazing that you can shoot such portrait video via the selfie camera at 4K 30 frames per second. I think this is really magnificent. If you have like battery anxiety like me, you don't have to worry on this Galaxy S23 Plus because it is actually packing slightly larger this year, 4700 milliamp battery, and I can tell you this battery size here is sufficient enough for at least like the whole day if you are someone that is a slightly mid to heavy usage. But if you are really heavy user, maybe you are constantly shooting 4K videos or playing games for really long hours, yeah, definitely you might have to charge this device a little bit earlier. And this device here, it supports fast charging up to 45 watt. You got wireless charging as well, 15 watt. But sufficient to say that this Galaxy S23 Plus battery performance is really good over here. Now it's time to wrap things up with my final verdict on this Galaxy S23 Plus. This device in Malaysia, there's actually two variants for it. Now, the first one, 8GB of RAM with 256GB of internal storage, that goes for 4,699 ringgit Malaysia. Meanwhile, if you want to get the 512 gig storage that comes with 8 gigs of RAM as well, that will cost you 5,199 ringgit Malaysia. So you have to think, if you want the larger storage, then you have to pay more onto it. Now, overall, this device totally gives a complete package for a premium flagship device. Okay, you get really great performance over here for productivity and gaming, excellent cameras over here. Whether you are someone who loves to take photos or videos, it just delivers it. Amazing screen, along with its loud speakers as well, stereo speakers to say as well. Yeah, and the battery life, yeah, just simply great. Definitely will last you one day over here. So, do you agree with me now that this device is like the perfect balance flagship smartphone in 2023 you can get in your country? Sound it off in the comment section. Alright, so that's all I could say for the review of this Samsung Galaxy S23 Plus. Special shout out thanks to Samsung Malaysia as well for providing this loan review unit, but this is not a paid content. Therefore, whatever I'm saying here is based on 2 weeks of experience it, and there's no final approval, no editorial input was required for this content. Okay, so now if you are still new to the YouTube channel, please go ahead, go and subscribe, follow us on the social media, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Alright, peace.